Here is what Fox executives said about her. Quote, she's a reckless maniac, close quote. Quote, I don't trust her to be responsible, close quote. Quote, she has a tendency to find random conspiracy theories on weird internet sites, and a corporate board member of Fox said that she issues public statements that are insane, close quote.
I don't have time for law school every Friday. Hi, Glenn. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Steph.
Good morning. We were saying, just because we've been playing the RFK, it's what you always say about once you get under oath and in a court of law. Well, of course, Republicans wouldn't let him go under oath. Because I said, is he under oath? Because he was literally, this is just one of the, Senator Tina Smith, last week, in the days after the tragic shooting in my home state of Minnesota, you went on Fox News blaming school shootings on antidepressants. RFK, you're just making stuff up. I never said that. Senator Smith, I am not making that up. I mean, on CNN, they've had to play it back for him. I never said that. Here it is. Here's you saying it. I mean, it's just, anyway, your thoughts, Glenn.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of good news. You see this big, ugly blue book of laws, the United States Code, don't leave home without it. Well, guess what? If you lie to a congressional committee, whether you're under oath or not, it's what we call a 1001 violation. It is perjury without the oath, and it carries a 5-year maximum punishment. Of course, in Pam Bondi's Department of Justice, nobody's being held accountable, but the under oath part doesn't bug me so much. All it does is make clear that the Republicans are bringing witnesses in that they know will lie, and they want to be complicit in those lies by not putting them under oath.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, and it's literally, he is on tape saying the vaccine has killed more people than COVID. He has said there is no safe, effective vaccine. He is, anyway, don't get me started. Let's, yesterday was Bombshell Day. Holy cow. So obviously, Thomas, Representative Massey naming Paulson, the guy on the Epstein list, is a shot across the bow. But I thought it saved an interesting point for you. Someone posted, all John Paulson has to do is file a defamation suit against Massey. Of course, the unredacted Epstein files would have to be entered as evidence in court. Just your thoughts on everything we've heard from the victims and through yesterday.
Yeah, this justice ball is going to keep on rolling. It's going to gain steam and momentum and mass and speed. I don't think there's any turning back, especially when the victims are standing up, speaking out, getting ready to name some names. And they have some even Republican members of Congress behind them. A friend of mine made a great observation. It seems like maybe when you victimize children, things begin to go bad for you being the Republican Party, because now the former child victims of Epstein, Maxwell, and others are speaking out. Now they're trying to kill children, RFK, with, his anti-vaccine program. Even Trey Pudding Pop Gowdy on TV said maybe we need to start, and I'm paraphrasing here, maybe we need to start protecting children rather than protecting guns. I mean, listen, they're really getting after our children and everybody's children. Yep. And maybe that's a bridge too far for some people.
Yep. So, Glenn, I first read the headline in Daily Beast. Pam Bondi's acting deputy chief was filmed bragging to a date about the department's plans to alter the Epstein files. The thing that we've all been afraid of is that, and he literally said it on tape, we're going to take out all the Republican and conservative names.
But here's the thing. I have a feeling that there are copies of those files that were safeguarded by the prosecutors in the Southern District of New York U.S. Attorney's Office during the Biden administration. So it may very well be that Pam Bondi knows she cannot successfully alter those files to, for example, redact Trump out of them entirely if there are multiple copies, perhaps even under the control of folks who are not Donald Trump flunkies. So listen, this story has legs. And, I don't know if we're going to see all the files, but if Pam Bondi ever releases anything of consequence, I would put my full $1 bet on her, protecting Donald Trump until the day she's no longer Attorney General.
So in all the talk about how incompetent and disastrous Bobby Kennedy is, we've not talked yet about Jeanine Pirro and how disastrous. She literally could not indict a ham sandwich. or the guy that threw the sandwich. So now she's been, you posted about it. You said it's highly unusual for a grand jury to reject charges proposed by a prosecutor, yet D.C. grand juries have rejected felony charges for protesters, not just once. You said 4 times. I think it's higher than that now, isn't it?
It's 7. As of this morning's reporting in the Washington Post, it is a total of 7 times. I mean, she's abusing the grand jury process. Yeah. She's bringing charges that are not supported by the evidence. She's asking the grand jury to do her dirty bidding, and seven times they have said, oh, hell no, we're not going to indict felony charges, Janine. And so what does she do? She starts making public statements berating and disrespecting and demeaning the grand jurors who sit as the conscience of the community. Guess what? That's not going to cause the grand juries in the future to feel, any better about the cases that she's urging them to indict. But here's what I love, Steph. This just broke from NPR. They reported this, I think, yesterday. There were some documents filed. So this comes from court records, not anonymous sources, in the lawsuit that was brought by Smartmatic against Fox and Jeanine Pirro. She's a named defendant in that defamation suit. Here is what Fox executives said about her. Quote, she's a reckless maniac, close quote. Quote, I don't trust her to be responsible, close quote. Quote, she has a tendency to find random conspiracy theories on weird internet sites, and a corporate board member of Fox said that she issues public statements that are insane, close quote. Those are her peers at Fox who know her best. They're familiar with her work. This is the kind of stuff that they're saying about the person who's the top prosecutor in D.C. The people of D.C. deserve a hell of a lot better than that.
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. It was 7 bottles of beer on the wall.
Yes.
In Judge Janine
well,
lingo.
Yeah.
I don't know. How many is it? 30 people from Fox News work in the administration, a network that had to pay $1 billion for lying. So, and then we're shocked that they all lie about everything. Well, if something happened to you tomorrow, are you leaving a scavenger hunt for your next of kin? Most families spend, did you know, over 500 hours trying to untangle an estate after someone passes, and that's on top of their grief. The Knockbox was created to take that burden away. It makes organizing your most important documents simple so you leave behind memories, not a mess. Imagine the relief of knowing everything. Your will, financial info, even plans for your pets is all in one safe place, ready when your family needs it the most. Each Knockbox comes with a comprehensive checklist that ensures you had everything they'll need to manage your estate when you're gone. And the Knockbox now offers estate planning packages, which include a collection of legal, easy-to-complete essential documents that you can fill out right from your home. There is no lawyer required. That's always a plus. So just head on over to theknockbox.com. Use the promo code Stephanie16. That saves you 16% off on the Knockbox of your choice. One more time, that is theknockbox.com. Promo code Stephanie16 to save 16% off. Theknockbox.com. Get organized now and save.